Zoom room.
Am I not in Zoom? Damn. I'm in Zoom now. You're messing up my watering.
Okie dokie. Right, and on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices. Oh, man. Cynicist Farm is now planted.
Yes, Jack was hard at work planting a key plot. Of course,
got 19 greenhouses out there.
It would be nice to be able to fill a keep lot. Be nice to fill a castle lot.
Yeah. And Tina's like, so CrowdStrike. Thankfully, my company does not use CrowdStrike, but many of our customers are affected by it. And we're like, not our problem. We can't help you with that.
Yeah, as apparently they screwed the pooch earlier today or last night or whenever it was.
Yeah, that last night, that Thursday evening patch for Friday morning, with a fucked up driver that causes servers to blue screen of death. The silly thing is realistically that if you're in a corporate environment, what's one thing that you should include for everything?
Well, I don't know.
Drive encryption. Drive encryption, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Microsoft, in their decision to encrypt drives, allows a recovery key through their BitLocker thing, but you generally store that somewhere. I hope everybody's got their shit documented somewhere.
Backed up.
As far as all those recovery keys go, because one of the recommendations was to reboot your server like 20 times.
Oh, geez.
That it might get in. 20 times to restart it, it might get in. Yeah.
How about driver
Um,
verification?
well, I mean, it's all kinds of like silly shit. Then I've seen all kinds of memes and videos of people like saying, "Hey, this is my first day at CrowdStrike. I just pushed a patch and I'm going home early." One
Yeah,
guy
no, you're
recorded a
not.
video how he was called back into work. Yeah. Yeah. Reboot into safe mode, delete part of their software, except if you have the drive encryption enabled, Tina, because then you have to go find that recovery key because the drive's encrypted in order to boot into safe mode. But yeah, it's a clusterfuck. And like my company has a policy that all drives are encrypted. So
Belladonna Rose stopping by to say hello. Hello, Belladonna.
yeah. So it's gonna be funny. And I'm the one that actually made that a requirement for everybody. It's like, yeah.
Hope you know where your keys are.
Yep. As long as I have access to one thing,
Yeah, well,
I
as
can do it.
again, I learned a long time ago that keeping recovery keys someplace. I actually keep all mine in a Dropbox, so no matter where I am, I always have access to them.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens, I have access to my
Mhm.
systems remotely as well as, all my
Yes.
keys, whether it be on my phone or whether it be on a laptop or whatever. I can just, log into my Dropbox, find the key I need, and, move forward because I've had that, and you know I've had shit like that
Yeah.
happen. Not in such a bad way as a corporate environment causing everything to crash, but certain systems getting locked out of them due to certain stupid permissions and processes and other things. And I learned that anybody who offers up a key, you should always have the backup key saved someplace. Well, happy to
Well,
see you stopping by, Belladonna.
yes, yes, she's in
Especially
the neighborhood
especially
again.
after that faux pas the other day, that stupid Shroud stuff that was going on is why we weren't
The
friended.
frick friend thingy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Belladonna even, she PM'd me while we were doing the show the other day. She's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, we've been friends for a long time. I says, I know that. As you know that, I know that. The game apparently didn't know that, but whatever it was, it got
Yeah.
taken care of. Now we are frenzies again, so. And of course, anybody who's not already friended to either Jack or myself, you want to be on the list, send a
Jackson
request.
assistant. Yeah. Wait, how many friends do you have online right now? I have 35.
I have 46 currently online.
Wait. Yeah. And Laz probably does have the most extensive friends list in Shroud of the Avatar. Um, yes.
I'm just constantly scanning because I keep this nearby players list open just about all the time. So whenever I hit a new scene, whenever I jump onto the overworld, or whenever I'm at an event, I'm constantly, looking and right clicking, going, are they a friend? Are they not a friend? And like last week during Lord British's birthday bash, I must have added at least half a dozen plus other people who I hadn't seen before. So, uh, you know,
Yes. Um,
Belladonna says, I didn't bother because most won't accept. Yeah, I get quite a few of those, and I've got a list. If you see, I'm going to bring my friends list up here, and as I scroll down, you'll see that I've got a pretty extensive list of people who did accept or who haven't been online in God knows how long. But then when I get down to the yellow here, about I want to say 1/3 of the list is actually a bunch of people who have never accepted a friend's request
oh
at
yeah, yeah,
all.
yeah.
Quite
Well,
a bunch of them. And the other fun thing I get is when I request sometimes, and people are like, "Do I know you?" And I'm like, "Well, no, I don't know you either. But friends make the world go round, and if you
well,
like to."
not only that. but like the fact that the way that Shroud operates as far as this goes is that the best way to access zones is frequently teleport to friend.
Yes, and I normally just tell them that friends make the world go round, and it makes it easy to travel. And a lot of times they'll go, "Well, that makes sense," and then they usually accept. But again, sometimes you get those people who just say screw it, and you know they just don't want friends. They want to do things the hard way. But anyway, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday, July 19th, 2024 here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And we are less than a week away from next release, which is release, 128? 120, yeah, 128. Coming up on Thursday. And of course, we have no clue what's coming, so we can't even tease you what might be coming in.
You mean the QA server patch notes aren't informative?
Oh, yeah. Well, we got that note last week, remember? I'm not doing patch notes anymore. If anything, it'll be a what did he call it?
It takes too much. It takes too much time. You'll have to look at the testing directives.
Yeah, testing directives.
If we ever release those. Yeah, and we're going to try to get another server, but hey, what's that server that's behind them on stream that was supposed to be put in production already?
The one
to upgrade things, that way they can do the Unity upgrade.
You can't even tell us how much memory's in?
Yes, because he needs to add memory to it.
Good development practices do take time. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Unfortunately, they don't take that much time. I mean, I think Jack, myself, or even you, Tina, all could have built that server out by now and had it deployed. In a matter of a day or two.
As well as tested.
Yeah, in a matter of a day or two.
Yes.
Burned in, I'd give it a couple days, but up and functional.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be sitting there for months and months and months.
Friends help you move. Real friends help you move bodies. That's right, Tina.
Yes.
No questions asked. No questions asked. But let's get to some topics today. I want to start with a real interesting one. I really like this topic, and the chances that we ever see something like this will probably be slim to none.
None?
But
None?
Is something that would be really great, because I think there are many of us who would love to see this feature. And some people have actually just, we'll talk about it after we read the topic.
But, which one are we going to?
We're talking about housing. The
property manager change. Change the property manager to allow storage of outdoor deco separate from the house and indoor deco. Reason, many people change the deco of their lots to match the season/theme. This would allow saving the seasonal thematic deco for easy, quick change without having to reaccomplish it every time a change is desired. Many times the deco muse doesn't strike again.
And this one's coming from Murphy.
That's a good wish list request there.
Whether
or not it will ever happen.
Yeah, I like the idea. Now, I don't know whether it's indoor and outdoor separately, or whether we should just allow all deco from indoor and outdoor. I guess separately would be nice if it would be possible. But if you're going to do it right, more likely than not, you're going to be doing it. Uh, housewide. You got to do indoors and outdoors.
Yeah.
So
No, I
uh,
know.
unless you want
Let's
like
talk about
partial,
deco surfaces there, Tina.
yeah. Well, we mentioned that the other day again, or I can't put the battle axe on the wall over here. But
Yeah.
you
But I
know,
mean, but at the same time, that wall is technically a fence, not a wall.
you notice what's on that fence behind us and to the side of
You mean
us.
the fact that I hung up a bunch of pictures and
Pictures
other things,
and other things that go.
plaques and
Yeah,
banners,
yeah. Just about anything else goes there.
a clock,
Uh, you have
invisible walls.
do you have a
Yeah,
clock over there?
there's a clock on top of the wall.
Oh, on top of the wall. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it was placed by list.
Was it? Yeah, it was. Holy crap! I never realized that because I have clocks on the wall behind us on the side of the
Yeah,
inn over
I'm
there.
trying to move it, but it won't. Come on, come on. There, I put it right in front of the. Oh wait,
Nah, not quite
or
centered. A little bit more.
is that better?
A little bit
Well,
more.
the hard part is like centered on my screen versus centered on your screen is going to be very
Well,
questionable.
well, it depends on what you call centered. Yeah.
I know, I know. Well, you would need to get out the tape measure and things like that, but that's not happening. That's close enough. But yeah. I mean, good idea. Whether or not we have the devs that will be able to do that, and if we look at the other wish lists, the things that have been queued for review and processing seem to be stuff that is easy, extremely easy,
Easy, low hanging fruit.
easy peasy, and doesn't require a whole lot of developer knowledge.
Well, again, I know several people who have either multiple versions of the same house,
Oh
so
yes,
that
yes,
they can just swap out a whole house, or they just have a whole different lot that they
well,
just change out for the
well,
seasons.
but then you still have to worry about like things like chests and other things.
Well, if it's important stuff like you and I on either one of these lots, I don't think either one of
Yeah,
us could live if we swapped out the lots with all the chests that we have because we need access to most of them.
yeah,
Which would make it so that being able to change the inside deco versus the outside deco would be something
would yes,
that would be plausible at that point. Because then, if we just wanted the outside chest, now of course in your case here, everything's outside on this lot, so there is no difference. All your
no,
chests are outside. In my case, I have half inside and half outside, which wouldn't work at least for that lot across, behind
yeah,
us there. Uh,
yeah. Well, I mean,
but I do have several other lots right here in Owl's Head and throughout the world that I don't keep anything on except just having them decoed and have vendors on them. In which case, you'd have to remember if you've got vendors on the lot, you have to pull the vendor into your backpack, switch out the lot, and then put the vendor back down where you want the vendor. So uh,
yeah,
otherwise, your vendor goes into the storage with everything else. So you got to remember to, uh, pull that at least while you're doing it. But I love the idea. It would be great to have, or just it would be great to be able to duplicate a house and redeco it without, just take all the deco, period, and just throw it inside or throw it into the property manager, leaving the house alone. But I don't know. There'd be several different ways to do it, I guess. What do you guys think, guys and gals, think out there? Good idea, bad idea? You really don't
I
care.
think it's a good idea until it comes to things that you like chests and things like that you would want to persist from scene to scene, from house to house. So you would probably need a third option for easy retrieval of items to be replaced.
Tina says, nope, need the gold sink. Well, I wouldn't even mind if it was a gold sink to,
Well, so the problem there is, what are the real gold sinks in Shroud?
yeah, the ones that are supposed to be real gold sinks.
Yeah,
Like
taxes.
how many of you? Yeah, really. Yeah, let's see. Taxes. Let's see about taxes. I only have 5.6 million tax credit floating around, so I know
Yeah,
taxes aren't a big sink. Yeah. But of course, not everybody's like me with a dozen scepters in their pocket either. So, um, I finally got to the point where, rent is just, it's a no-brainer. I mean, yeah, I don't ever
yeah.
worry about rent. And even though most of the deeds I have, I'll bring those up real quick because, oops, wrong button, wrong one. Yeah. Um, even all the deeds that I have now, all of them are now tax free except for the castle that I have sitting there, which is a place anywhere taxed, which can't be upgraded really any further um, than that. But other than that, all my village and row lots and market lots are all tax free that I have in reserve for when I see a lot or when I have a lot that I want to pick up someplace or somebody says, hey, Laz, cool lot. I mean, I have more than enough gold to pay rent on them, but we still have, 4 episodes to go, and this is,
Well,
yeah, and this is all the lots I've got just in the one episode. So I mean, you can imagine what it'll be like with later episodes. Of course, yes, the ones that are in
yeah.
my inventory are still on this list, but you all get the idea. I have a shit
Oh
ton of
man.
lots everywhere. But being able to
So,
change them out a lot easier would be very cool.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm scratching your surface yet there, Winfield. Fish. I think if anything, you and I have a pretty sizable collection together. That's for sure.
Who's that guy that has the megalopolis that wants a bigger one that he's decorated the entire town
Oh God,
and all the lots out there?
I
Oh man,
forget.
the sweet it is some sweet decoration that he's done. I mean, he has done a fantastic job.
And then
I
there's
all the lots are his. It's like
what's his
crazy.
name? Has he got stuff in here? Uh, he's got like half of Brittany. That's all locked up. And Dak Stalker. Dak Stalker's got, yeah, he's got 3 lots here that he's not even using. He's got probably, I want to say, 100 lots that are just sitting around that he's got for sale throughout the world. And there's another guy with a lot of time and energy on his hands, but doesn't do anything with those lots, hoping to cash in on them. I hope he's realized that that's not happening anytime soon right now.
Oh no! And I forgot to reset my bit goal. That button's easy
Oopsie.
to depress.
Yes. Oopsie.
I mean, considering it's actually campaign running all the way through the end of the year, it's like, just the reset button every day, if I remember. Oh man, so Laz, you want to talk about some Shroud math today, or we're gonna just skip that entirely?
Yeah, we can get to that. Well, let's spend the second half of the show on that one, because that'll probably
Okay,
take up
yeah,
a good part of the second half.
because we
Um,
do have bundles up in a few minutes, so
yes.
exclamation mark bundle me in both streams because they are give open. I only have 4 in my bundle right now. And
Noob
Noob just subscribed on your
Skyblaber.
side.
with a sub for 52 months on a 5 months in advance.
Yeah, oh, sweet.
And Noob, you know what's going on. What are we doing?
Yeah.
We're going to continue with the nudes, or are we gonna roll some marbles? He wants the nudes. All right. So in about 5 minutes, when we get to the streamer bundle giveaways, I will also do a game key giveaway at the same time. Let's go ahead and move on to a different topic. You want to talk about some ships at sea? Because this is another pretty cool uh, topic that I think would be nice addition to those POT owners. And we've seen several variants of different items that are along the same lines, and I think this one would be pretty cool. And I would think that they could do, again, several different variants of this one. Belladonna says, yes, I love this idea. Yeah, I know. I like this idea too.
Wait, hold on. The ships at sea, for island biomes. That one.
Yes, which would be for
Jackal wants
all
to.
biomes, actually. But
Yes, any biomes with water, because the grasslands only has a stream. Similar to a pot circling dragons that fly overhead, can we get ships that sail at the edge of the biome's horizon? Visual only, well beyond our swimming distance. A few galleons and pirate ships approaching and sailing off into the distance. This would be only usable in pot island biomes. I mean, that would just be the backdrop update. Alley-oop, I can see what you mean, circling out beyond the exit volume. But we do not have the tech to limit deco to certain biomes. It's the curtain. That is what it is. It's the curtain. You're just animating the curtain. And we can actually see that in play, in game, because what is behind the Lunch with Laz and Jack Studios lot?
those mountains with the big
A
windmills on
curtain
them.
with the windmills on them, and the windmills are spinning.
But you can never reach those windmills.
You cannot reach those windmills. You can never get that far in the distance. And they are around. There are at least 4 that are visible.
Yeah, 2 out to the west and 2 out to the northeast that we
Yes,
can
and
see.
there's
from
probably a
sitting here.
couple. There's probably a couple behind your house as
Let's
well.
see.
Yeah, there's 1 there. So there's 5 that we can.
Yeah, 1 up behind my house.
Yeah.
I guess we should have
But-
ran around the other way to get up on the wall.
Yeah, not worried about that. Not worried about that. Going back to the lot. But it is possible that they can add animations onto the curtain. And they can add things like boats sailing around, because it's just it's the same way that the sky does things. But going back to Alley's oops problems. We don't have the tech to limit deco to certain biomes. Yes, you do. Okay, is that a significant addition? You do have the biome types and tech for each. If the deco is being placed on the ground versus floor versus wall, so it's possible a similar test case to check the biome type. I realize it'd have complicated. No, it's like, Jackal, you're wrong. It's the curtain for the scene. The curtain would just have to be changed.
Would it?
Oh,
Or would it be something that you can just add out in the water and allow it to go like the dragons or the birds floating
Yeah,
around
yeah.
our lot here? Would it have to actually be the curtain? Why couldn't you
Like,
swim out
well-
and drop a marker out there that would allow boats to go wherever you wanted?
It depends on how they did the 1 kilometer square for the scene.
Well, again, we know they're all
Yeah.
1 kilometer squares, so
All scenes are 1 kilometer square. And remember when they said that Castle Atos was going to be the biggest scene that they've ever done?
2 kilometers.
What was it? Oh,
Well,
hell no.
it may be 2 kilometers, but they're definitely not using all
Mm,
that space. That's for
No,
sure.
no, it's not 2 kilometers that you can even run.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They may have made it the biggest scene, but you can't access it all
You
because
can't
they
use it.
don't use
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
use it. And boy, we got a
But
crowd here today. We got Noob
you know what time
Skyblamber,
it
we got
is?
Mandalar, the Maynard, Lomir, Belladonna. Where's Stymie and Andrew?
Yes.
We're
I don't
missing
know. I don't
Stymie and
know.
Andrew today.
I don't know, but it's time for us to
And
pull
then here we
a
go.
streamer bundle.
Here's a good reason why we got a Morticia out here in Owl's Head who is not a friend. So I'm going to add
Oh,
Morticia
oh,
as
oh,
a
sweet.
new person to my friends list.
Oh, hold on. Da, 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 da.
And Dirk Blackpool has just followed. Welcome, Dirk, to the stream. And thank
Da,
you
da,
for the
da, da,
follow.
da.
But yes, it is time to
And
pull some giveaways.
Noob, I need to trade with Noob and give him a streamer bundle because he is the proud
Belladonna
recipient of a
Rose,
streamer
congratulations.
bundle. Oh, you get to
Bella,
trade her.
yeah, Belladonna
It's on the set.
winning the streamer bundle there. Come on over, Belladonna.
Laz is too lazy to get out of the chair. He doesn't know how to do that, so you have to walk over to him, Belladonna. But if we go back to this post and bundles, oh wait, Laz has a Steam key to give away before we continue.
That's right. There we go. Streamer bundle for Belladonna. Congratulations. Who played the kiddies? Pitches beat
Somebody.
treble. Pitches beat treble. With too many kitties.
I have 2 kitties sleeping on my desk currently.
And we
They're
gotta
both
close
asleep
the
in their cat beds underneath
Steam
monitors.
Key giveaway and pick ourselves a winner. And long live the Stymie Savage Fury.
Sweet.
Stymie, I gotta ask the question. Stymie, what are the chances that you don't have a copy of Wolfenstein 3D?
I'm gonna go with he does.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. Most everybody's got that game. But let's see. We got the mystery game key picked, and you're going to get yourself a copy of Speed Runners on Steam. And Speed Runners is $14.99 going out to the Savage Fury. Congratulations, Stymie. And let's get that over to him. Here we go, speedrunners. Oh, you're quite welcome. Thank you, Stymie. And reset that giveaway, and everybody needs to start typing in exclamation I love free shit once again, as well as exclamation bundle me on both streams. Get back in on the giveaways. Meanwhile, we're gonna move over to some Shroud math because Jack is Jack's
going
got
to
a
the
bone.
Shroud math.
Yeah, Jack's got a bone to pick about this one.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so Sandra has a request for the books of learning increase the XP, please. Having looked at the phenomenal amounts of XP required, I feel these could do with a boost. I propose a tenfold increase in legendary goes from book to 8 million, as it does take a while to boost one up to legendary or get one dropped, but any increase would be greatly welcome. Many thanks in advance. Crosses fingers. Conjurer. Smack, smack. You can combine books of learning to higher levels. And that smack was for Conjurer, not for Sandra.
Yeah.
Gaining alchemy training does so. You can also use the books during double XP phases to double the XP they give, but still not as sufficient. I'm glad you're home safe there, Andrew. You can use
Yes.
double during double XP, but still not sufficient.
Stymie made it to the lot. Andrew's on his way.
Okay, yes. I know, but combining doesn't give you much, if any, boost to the amount of XP you get when used, and Legendary is only 800k, and I feel it would be better set at 8 million. I had no idea the books could be combined. Thanks for the tip. I would have to get enough books. You would have to get enough books from bundles in order to actually make it worthwhile. I use that to train my alchemy. Does not even require any material, just for the books. Ooh. But okay. So let's shroud math this and bring up the skill calculator, right? Laz, what is your highest skill in any branch?
Ooh, my highest skill in any branch. Let's see. 141 in ranged combat. That's one of my highest. Let me see.
Okay, so
hold on. I'm just looking to see whether I have anything. Maybe taming. Yeah, 145 in taming. Would be my skill? Highest. Tame creature.
Okay, so
that would be probably the highest, and then I'm in the 100s, 140s, and 120s with a lot of the others. 136 in pet strength.
Okay, so 140. So do you have the skill calculator?
I do.
Link that I sent you. Okay, so go do that search for tame creature.
Is there a search here, or do I just have to scroll down?
Control F. Control F.
Oh. Mean F3?
That works too.
Tame creature. Okay, here we go.
Okay, in the left column, put in your current XP. So 145.
145. So I've spent
the target, put 200.
87 million. Yeah, okay, 200. I see where you're going. Okay. So I've spent so far 87,925,221. So approximately 88 million to get to 145. Okay. And to get to 200, I need 16 billion. 384. So lacking 16 billion more.
So now bring up your calculator.
Okay.
Okay, and then we want to copy that 16 billion, right?
Copy that. Can you paste into the calculator? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So
now we're going to divide that by 15 million.
Where's my divide? There you go. Divide by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 1086.4.
Okay. So that means that you need 1086 hours of 15 million XP an hour in order to get enough in your pool to get to that 16 billion that you need. Okay. So let's divide that 1086.4435 whatever by 24.
And divide that by 24. which would
which
be
is
45 days.
5 straight days of 15 million XP an hour. Okay. Do you know anybody that can do that?
Sure. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm going to copy and paste this here.
Yes.
Because for those who may not know, let me see where I
There
can
is a
put that.
player that has 200 skill.
Well, no, yeah.
I know some. I know some people that do have
Not for nothing.
like
My
187, 188 in skills.
my play time is only 27,000 hours,
Yeah.
so I think I could definitely do it.
Now,
Considering I've already got 27,597.8 hours logged. So I think feasibly that 47 days. How do you get time in game?
okay. So
What's the time in
that's
game
slash time.
command? No,
Now,
not
Laz,
time. Time
what
played.
now, Laz, what is your taming specialization at?
Specialization is 106.
See, mine's currently 110. What happens if you want to take that to 200?
Okay.
327 billion, right?
So here we go. My
You probably
age
have
and time played via days. I've got 906 days, 19 hours and 45 minutes. So when you really want to look at 45 days, that's just a mere drop in the bucket when you really want to
okay.
talk about the 900 plus that I've got. Basically, I've got 3+ years of actual game time almost logged
So
in there. Yeah.
now, Laz, let's look at the specialization math. Okay, so I have 327 billion XP that's needed. If I divide that by the 15 million, that means I have to get 21,000, almost 22,000 hours of 15 million XP per hour.
Yeah.
So let's divide that by 24, right? So that way we can see
That's
is
just for one skill.
900 for one skill, 910 days of 15 million XP an hour. That's some fucked up math for a game company that says we don't like grinding.
Well, let's keep in mind that it was supposed to take you up to a year to even get to 100 to begin
100,
with.
yes.
To begin with,
Yes.
which of course we don't like grinding, but it's supposed to take you a year to get to level 100. And B, level 200 is supposed to be impossible. Supposed to be.
Well, and I know people that are around 190 in certain skills.
Pitches B trebles does the math and says, I only do 2 airships per day. You need 533 days to get to 16 billion.
16 billion.
Yeah, now if you notice that taming specialization needs 327 billion in addition to the 43 million that I've already spent and what's your number with 110?
Yeah, I've spent 63 million.
Yeah, okay. So because you're a little higher than me in specialization. I didn't think.
Yeah, I mean, but this is related to the Shroud math stupidity of percents and square roots of things in order to do things, and for what's really insignificant changes on a minor level.
Let me ask you, come over to the game screen and go to your taming specialization.
Okay.
Is your taming specialization got a little yellow up arrow?
Yes, that means it's maintaining.
But I thought we got rid of maintaining. None of the other skills have maintaining anymore.
No, so remember that for specializations, you're only allowed to learn 2 at a time.
Right, but
Or
none of the
2.
other skills have maintaining anymore. They got
You're
rid of
only allowed to.
maintaining.
Maintaining is going to be for your, like, currently my bard specialization is 108, right? But my skill is going up. You're only allowed to have 1 specialization learning at a time.
I understand that.
So
but
I'm
why?
maintaining my
Every
Shroud math.
other skill they got rid of maintaining, because if you just turn it off, you don't need to maintain it. So why do specializations still have maintaining? There's no fucking need. No training is maintaining. Thank you, Knight Rider. Exactly my fucking point. Exactly my fucking point. Thank you very much.
They Shroud mathed it,
Yeah.
and it's like they're Shroud of the half-assed.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Pretty
Thank
much,
you.
it's not worth it over 110 for specialization. Yeah, I mean, Laz will laugh at my tree for taming.
Yeah, probably not. You're doing okay considering you're late to the party.
So most of my pet skills are approaching 140 as far as the actual combat skills.
But you only got 51 in taming. That's what you need to bring up.
But I only have 51 taming. I can't tame shit, but I can use a pet.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got 140s and a lot of the other stuff, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Is in mine, I only did up to 120s because I didn't see needing to go to 140s. The only thing I went to 140 on aside from taming was summoning. Pet strength, I got to 136. Otherwise, 120 is where I stopped in most of the other ones because heal creature and resurrection, I only went to 100 and 101 because, didn't see being worth it. I mean,
my heal creature is 103 but at the same time, it's like you're still healing it for like 500-600.
Yeah, but do you get much more?
Taming?
Yeah.
Nah. Who needs to work taming?
Needs to be able to get that over 80 at least.
Yeah, well, the fun part is like also my barding stuff. So my barding is a little bit weird as well.
Yeah, bard I went just straight up 100 across the board. I only have one that hit 101, probably only because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, well, I have a Anthem of Alacrity at 140 and Savage Sonata at 140. Which are the buffs
overkill.
Not even. So if I get a full charge of Anthem of Alacrity, I'm already adding 30% onto my attack speed.
And again, keyword there, if you get a full charge.
Well, I do all the time. So
if
I'm not the main tank, I'm just letting my pet attack everything. So,
but yes, the amount of points
XP required, yes, is fucking ridiculously stupid, and for realistically minor-ish changes. So, like, for some of like the bard skills, I have some skills that still take 9 seconds to cast, even though I've got 140 in the singing speed, which adds plus 70% to the singing speed. It's like fix your math related to XP.
Does it really?
Get rid of attenuation. Groups will realize that you have just turned the game into a massive farming simulator by preventing people from getting to certain caps.
Fish.
And
The
if you're
fishing
really worried
simulator.
about people getting everything to a cap, then institute a maximum XP cap into where they can actually turn around and assign levels to different skills. Yes, diminishing returns the higher you go. Once it is ridiculously stupid as far as, hey, I'm going to save 0.1 second, but I need 50, 60 million XP in order to get that 0.1 second. Yes.
Belladonna says, all my experience is just doing dailies and actually doing stuff. I don't do control
Yeah.
points at airship. I can nap on my own time, not game time. Good
Yes.
point. See,
Yeah.
again, dailies to me again gets too repetitive. Whereas if I feel like I need to, Belladonna says ads. An easy way to avoid those ads, Belladonna. I have to
Subscribe.
tell her that after the ad break ends, and
Well,
there
it
it
should
is.
catch up. Yeah.
No, it never
But
does catch up. So
it doesn't. It just cuts it out.
yeah, it just cuts it out. And you play the
Oh,
ad
damn.
off, and then you come back after
Oh,
the ad break. Apparently,
oh well.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, all of it's gotten too repetitive. Yes, but which means it's like you have to change up the way things are done, which would be besides changing enemy AI, which hopefully they will do whenever they decide to start the process of uh, balance related to combat. But hopefully they will also sit there and say, you know what, these XP gains are ridiculous. There's really no reason that someone should have GMs in 159 different skills for me, or 300 and something for other people that we know, where they have GM'd every single skill in the game. There's no point to it. And for that, it's like, hey, we're not saying that you have to have a specific build, but that's going to be more beneficial for like doing whatever. And that would be on the online version. For people
Stymie.
that play the offline version, they don't need those skill caps.
Yeah,
They can do
Stymie
whatever
just
they want.
gifted Belladonna a tier 1 sub. Good for you, Stymie. Because
Yes.
Belladonna says, I am broke, bitch. Belladonna, you don't even have Prime? You don't even get Prime where you could use a free Prime sub? That sucks.
Yeah.
But Stymie's going to save you for the rest of the month.
And Tina, yes, I'm aware that they're not actually using AI. It's all programmed responses for what they're doing.
Yeah.
They hard coded a bunch of that shit. It's change the skills that are being used in the frequency and make sure that it's like, hey, these guys are going to be using more skills. So it's kind of
Jack,
like players just
what's
spamming
the difference
skills.
between a level 1 critter and a level 15 critter?
Just the strength and the amount of damage that they do.
Yeah, there is no AI.
Yeah.
It's like the Matrix. There is no spoon. There is no AI.
Yeah.
We
there
just
is no
changed the
AI.
fucking math, Shroud math.
Yeah. Well, that's because AI is the misnomer for the programmatic logic that's being used.
Yeah, but even with the program logic, as you put it, and you and I have discussed this several times, you can also put in the logic that, hey, if the creature is level 1 through 5, it uses these spells. If it's level 5 through 10, it uses these spells plus these spells, giving it the appearance of friggin' AI. If it's level 10 or above, it uses these spells, and these spells. But they don't even go that far. They just say, okay, here's the spells it uses, and we just make it, tougher to kill and tougher to hit. So I mean, even you should know that one, Tina.
It's the lazy way for doing everything. It's kind of like whenever Chris was making mobs more difficult, he just kept adding zeros to their strength. He didn't change anything else. He just added zeros to their strength.
I can still
is hard.
defeat a troll by running through its legs over and over and over. Because
it's like you too can learn how to fight trolls because of their tells and can do things. It's like, but why do all the trolls use the exact same behaviors?
Yes, swing,
so
stomp,
much
stomp,
that needs
swing,
to be finished.
Stomp, stomp.
Yes. It's like you got to vary that shit. And that's one where it's like they should have done that when they started implementing the tiers and diversifying their enemies and realized, yes, the term AI predates a lot of shit. But
I think they should have just introduced new enemies that were harder to kill instead of reusing previous enemies and just adding zeros to the end. Yeah, that would have made it a little bit more believable. You're killing my immersion, man. You're killing my immersion. Yeah. A famous quote around here.
Yes.
You need an artist for that. Oh my goodness, Stymie. Hitting the nail on the head. You give that boy a cookie. Yeah. You don't need an artist for that. You just need to go out to the Unity store and spend a couple bucks and get a fucking package that works. Again, the reason why we did all of this in Unity was so that we can go out to the asset store and we can buy those asset stores and drop them right into the game. What happened to that concept? You know what happened to that concept? Somebody decided to scale things a little bit differently than what Unity wanted it scaled as, and that screwed the pooch when it came to adding everything and anything that came out of the fucking Unity store, unfortunately.
Well, the update to Unity 2021 is going to occur after Ravalox finishes building the server that is still in his living room and drags it all the way back to Austin so that way Chris can help him install it. That is scheduled to happen in... We don't know. Because he hasn't even upgraded the RAM in it yet.
And we're going to get
and it's been sitting behind him for 6 months already.
The 2024 vision statement's going to come out after the next staff meeting.
Yes.
3 months ago.
And the reason that we haven't updated the QA server patch notes is because we don't know how. Was that what he said? We don't know how?
No, it's because fuck it, we'll do it live. We don't patch the
fuck
QA
it, we'll do
server.
it live. Yes.
All right, anyway. Time to wrap things up for this awesome Friday right here on NBNN. Yeah, Knight Rider, how many times I've said I'll buy the fucking Unity package for certain things, so that they can have it. Knight Rider says I'll donate the RAM. Jeez, many of us would be more than willing to, buy them hard drives, donate RAM, donate time and energy, buy Unity packages.
Everybody working on the team's already a volunteer, so
yeah, we need a Kickstarter for RAM upgrades. There you go, Stymie.
Yeah. And them making more money is really about them producing items that are for sale on the add-on store.
$80.
Because that and not at $70 or $80 a month.
Yeah.
That's not a good that's not a good money generating stream. If they'd go back to the, hey, here's a $5 item, you will sell a lot more, especially if they are never coming back.
They mentioned it not, I believe, on the Lord British stream, but on the last stream before that, where they were talking about possibly doing a telethon-esque And Scotty is like, well, we used to drink, and I'm like, I just wanted to chime in and say, yeah, when you all quit fucking drinking is when you all quit making money. Because that's how we had fun. Is you guys drank and came up with some great
Yes.
ideas, and we got goodies and we got progress and you got money. And when you stop doing
And
that, we stop getting goodies, we stop getting progress, and you stop getting money. The two
and
coincide hand in hand with each other.
and at the same time, stop pissing off people that bought everything in the past by having things in the add-on store that go back all the way, that are dated to 2014. Why is that still in the add-ons or the Crown Shop?
Yeah.
That shit all has to go.
And you're
All those
missing.
things that were supposed to be one time only, you've got to remove it. And Ravlox is like, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. But here are the true rares, but you can't trust
The true
the
rares are
team.
we're closing out
You,
giveaways.
yeah, you can't trust the team because these are the same people that have said the same thing multiple times and
Andrew Night
changed
Owl.
their mind. Paladin Michael getting my streamer bundle as well.
Yeah, got to cut you off there, buddy. We're out of time.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Andrew, come on over and grab it.
See, mine's going to Michael Berg, not Andrew. Paladin Michael got mine, not Andrew.
All right, there we go. And then I'm going to do this just for shits and giggles. Because
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're lying.
Here I am.
You are lying because my Steam key is going to Jigoku. And you know what she's getting?
Anybody who doesn't have it, grab it. There's a Wolfenstein 3D Steam game in chat. So if you don't have a copy, be the first one to grab it. If you do grab it, please let me know so that I know that key's been burned.
Jigoku?
He's
I know
out
she
there.
has done it. No. Oh, there it is.
And we're going to close out the final giveaway, pick ourselves a wiener. And that's Lomir.
Jigoku's getting a copy of Sands of Aura, which is $14.99 right now because it's on sale, normally $25.
Okay, and Lomir Tropico 3 for $10. You want it, or should I pass it on?
Pass it on.
Pass it on. All right. Next winner, Noob Skyblabber. You are going to get a copy of Tropico 3 worth $9.99. Going out to Noob Skyblabber. And of course, thank you to Noob Skyblabber for his sub. Thank you to Stymie for gifting Belladonna a sub. Thank you for Dirk Blackpool for the follow. And joining us today. And Pitches Be Treble, key confirmed. So you grab that copy of that game. Congratulations to you. And now I don't have to worry about it. And of course, it is Fruck Awesome Friday, so we are going to wrap things up. We're out of here for the weekend. You all have a safe, happy, and healthy weekend. We'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.